Okay guys, welcome back to the channel. We are currently in the process of doing some serious upgrades to the shop. We just finished up the miter saw station, which you can see over here. If you've not checked those videos out, take a look. I think it'd be something you're interested in. But the last thing we have to do is upgrade the scroll saw station, and that's where I spend a ton of my time. And right now all I have is extra parts from the Costco shelving unit that was the first upgrade we did. This is where I spend hours and hours and hours during the week, and I decided I really needed to step that up, make it a really comfortable place to work, something I don't mind spending a ton of time at. The current situation is not that. The scroll saw we're upgrading isn't quite here yet, but I figured we could do this desk project in the meantime. I thought the idea of having a stand desk where I do my scrolling would be a good idea, and I did some shopping around for an electric stand desk that would fit my space and go to the heights that I needed it to. I want to be able to sit down on my stool like I usually do, but I also want to be able to raise the whole thing up so I can do my scrolling on top of it. Weight was an issue, height was an issue, and its footprint was a concern there. So the guys over at TACKLIFE reached out and they're like, hey, we got a stand desk that probably would fit your needs. Why don't we send it to you? You could check it out, see if it works, and if it does, keep it. That's what we're gonna review today. I haven't done a review video in a while, and I thought this would be a perfect opportunity for it. Why don't we start? We're gonna throw this thing together. It came in a big box that weighs probably in the 70 to 80 pound region, which is already a good sign for me. I think stuff of quality is typically heavy and bulky, and what I've got right now weighs about 20 pounds and is on its last legs already. So really excited about this desk. Let's pop it open, assemble it, and see what we got.
I don't know about you, but whenever I get a package in a flat pack box like this, I'm always thinking that assembly is going to be a nightmare, something along the lines of IKEA, but there really wasn't that many pieces to this desk. It's just the tabletop, the electric legs, and the feet that it sits on. Everything is labeled. There's some great directions. They're actually printed right on the box. I loved these rubber gaskets. They hold the screws in place, so it's kind of like a lock nut, but cuts down on vibration and stuff like that. And when I flipped it over, I also noticed that there were some adjustable feet, which is perfect for me because my shop floor isn't level. It even comes with double-sided sticky zip ties to clean up all your wires, and yeah, assembly was super easy for this thing.
All right, so it's all together, and the first thing it goes really low, so I'm interested to see how high it goes, because actually, let's do this. So this is at just under 27 inches from my shop floor, which is like, maybe if you had like a little kid or something who wanted to play on this, that'd be like the perfect stand height. It almost even seems, well, I've got a stool, but it's tall. This might be like the right sitting height. This is even a little bit low. That's pretty wild. If this goes high, I'm gonna be pretty impressed. Let's plug it in and just take a peek at that. It's got a really nice top. And I'm not just saying this because they sent it to me. I'm trying to do like an organic review here because admittedly this is my first stand desk, but I mean, it's heavy. This is nice. So the buttons are over here. I'm assuming, okay, so that's the down. Whoa. Wow. Okay, so this is really tall. I mean, it got me, I'm out of the view here. So the top is at 45.5 inches. This is, like if I was gonna stand at this, I might even go a little bit lower. This is very tall. Like I said, I've not owned a stand desk before, but I'm assuming this is actual speed, and this seems quick. I mean, it seems like average electric motor speed, so I'm thinking they're pretty on par there. I don't really have anything that heavy that I really want to like mess around with, but like, it's really, I mean, I don't know. I think I'm pretty psyched about this. And I mean, you guys know me, and you know, I get hyped about good tools, and I think this is a pretty good tool. So I know I'm gonna get these questions because I get them on just about everything, or the few reviews I've done in the past as far as measurements go. 51 1/4 wide. The space I have for this is right around 52. So this is gonna be good for me. So we're 51.25 wide and we're 27.5 right on the money. I think they say you can put like 2 computers on this. It's wide enough for 2 computers. I don't know if I would do that. I guess you've got some room, but I'm also working with a big desk in my office. Something I built for Allie and I, and it's 8 or 9 feet long, so that's totally overkill. Yeah, I'd say this could be a double desk for sure. My plan is to have my scroll saw right here, and then have this as my working space for doing drawings or, you know, layouts for shadow boxes and stuff like that. I'm pretty psyched about how big this is. So the next thing I want to do is I'm going to move it over to where it's gonna live. I've got to do a little bit of cleaning here. I've got a little bit of time. I know I don't have my new scroll saw yet, but I measured that and that thing is gonna like fit on here perfect. I'm psyched about that. Yeah, I'm pumped on this thing. It's cool. So let's clean out the corner, put this in place. We'll go from there. All right, so here's the setup. I've got it in place. This is gonna be awesome because I've got my computer here. I can reference images for my art, and I've got enough room for my scroll saw. It's the perfect height for this stool that I've got. I can work right here. And of course, if I get tired of sitting, I can bring it on up. This is really neat. All right, so there it is. That's the new setup, and that's the last upgrade we're gonna do in the shop for now. I'm really excited to see how this thing works out. I'm very hopeful. Thank you to TACKLIFE for sending this desk along. If you guys are in the market for a stand desk, this only comes in at $329, and I think they'll even ship it to you for free. I've seen a lot of stand desks out there that are pretty expensive, and this thing is simple and rugged and exactly what I need for my situation. There's a lot of dust and a lot of heavy objects, and I think this thing is gonna fit the bill just right. So thanks again for joining me. I will keep you posted on how this works out, but like I said, I'm pretty excited and I think it's gonna be just perfect. We'll see you next time.